And welcome back to TOA. We're excited to be in the studio this morning with Nick B., who's the host of the brand new Nick B. Show on APH Radio 99.9 FM. It's Shelby County's only local morning radio show, and Nick's in the studio with all the details. So first, welcome to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about you.
Born and raised Birmingham. I'm a Birmingham boy. I grew up in the Birmingham area, mostly East Lake, and then grew up in Roebuck. Went to school out here most of my life.
Yeah.
Traveled around, I had jobs, went to Atlanta, got hooked on radio, and that's what brought me back to Birmingham.
Now, you said when you were little, your mom would drive you all around for a long time in the car listening to great music.
Yes, ma'am. We spent most of our time in the car. Like, my mom would work all day, and when she was done, she'd get home, she'd load me and my brother up in the car, and we'd drive around town. She'd show us all the places she grew up, and she'd just play music from Otis Redding to Cher to everything in between. So that's really what got me hooked on music, was my mom's passion that she put into me.
Put into you.
Yes,
and you know a lot about music, right?
Yes, ma'am. I know too much about music. Yeah. It doesn't matter, what genre it is. It's something that I'm extremely passionate about, because music can affect our day. It can give you, it can make you happy, it can make you sad, it can make you, feel whatever way you're wanting to feel, and that's one of the only mediums out there that can do that to you.
That's true. And if you think about it, I mean, a lot of people identify, if they hear a song on the radio, they'll think, oh, that was this first kiss song, or
right.
my high school prom, or that day I broke up with that guy, or whatever.
Right, correct.
You remember those moments.
Yes, ma'am, and they stick with you throughout your life. Like, I can remember scents and stuff when I hear a song. It'll take me back completely to where I was at the time.
At that moment.
And I remember the first song, that I met my wife with, the first song we kissed to, all that good stuff. So
that's
music
awesome.
is all around me.
Now, what do you hope to accomplish with your show?
Mainly, I'm trying to get the word out that we are here to help the community. APH Radio has given me tremendous freedom with allowing me to play the music that I want to play. It's a little bit different from what APH normally does, but they'll let me play just about anything I want. But most of the money that APH Radio takes in, they donate to Shelby County charities. So it's a large portion of it. There is not one Shelby County charity that we have not donated money to, and that's what I want to accomplish. I want to get out and do more of that. If there's community events that are going on, if there's anything going out in the area, I want to be part of it.
Now, why'd you come back here, and why'd you want to get back into radio?
Radio is my second passion. I love entertaining people. When I was a young boy, I experienced some tragedies, and I called the local radio station just because I wanted to hear some music. So I called up, and the DJ, or the radio personality on the other end, talked to me, and he helped me through some pretty tough times in my life. So, and then I came back to Birmingham because it's home. There's no other way to put it. And after we had the success that we did in Atlanta on the radio stations out there, radio was just it. That was all I wanted to do. So when I came back, I decided commercial radio or community radio, and I went to community radio because I've done the corporate radio.
Yes. Gosh, I remember growing up, and you're right, listening to the radio, and that's the little cassette. We used to try to record.
Exactly, mixtapes and everything. Yes, ma'am.
Mixtapes, and put our tapes in and listen, and we'd wait for call-in times to call in to.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever, tickets to the zoo or something. I don't remember as a kid, but
right.
I remembered the love for radio, which is awesome. Yeah. What events do you have coming up? Do you have things you want to promote or talk about?
We have coming up this Saturday, Willie Trawick, who has actually been on this show, has a music video coming up in Columbiana, and we are going to be part of it. We're going to be out there. They need extras. About 5:30 is the time that everything starts. So we've got that coming up. We've got our leprechaun scavenger hunt that we're going to be doing in March. You're going to be looking for like a 4-leaf clover, and the person that finds that is going to win a pretty big prize. So those are some of the things we've got coming up. And then in April, we've got Sexual Awareness Month is April. We're going to be talking to people from Safe House. They're going to be on our show talking about things so people can recognize sexual assault and stuff like that. And we're also going to be interviewing some guys that actually just got done rowing the Pacific or the Atlantic.
Oh my!
They were in a rowboat, and they just got done rowing the Atlantic.
How long did that take?
54 days. And they're going to be on our show talking about everything that they did and everything they went through.
I'm pretty brave, but I don't know about that.
Right.
I mean, that's a lot of time just in a rowboat.
Yes, ma'am.
Storms, overnight, sharks, I mean.
Yeah, and it's a group of, I think, about 6 guys, and they're all former military. So and they just sat out to do it. I think they're doing it for a charity, but we'll learn more when they come on my show.
Oh, that is so fun. So remind everybody at home what station and when they can listen to you.
I'm on APH Radio 99.9 FM, and you can hear me 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, or you can listen online at www.nickbshow.com, spell Nick, N-I-C-K.
Okay, and I see it on your shirt here.
Yes, ma'am.
APH Radio, we can hold this t-shirt up as well. So if you're out and about, make sure to listen to APH Radio.
Yep.
Fun. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you for
back.
having me. I had it. It was a blast.
Yeah, welcome home, by the way.
Thank you. It's
We
glad to be back.
appreciate it. Don't go far. More talk of Alabama headed your way. We'll be right back in the Magic City.